Hi, movie recap here today. I'm going to explain a movie named The Idea of You, 2024. Don't have spoilers ahead, I'm sure you don't know about this movie. Watch out and take care. Solène, a divorced woman who owns an art gallery in Los Angeles and is turning 40 soon, has decided to spend her birthday alone on a camping trip. Meanwhile, her ex-husband Daniel, along with their daughter Izzy and her friends, are heading to Coachella. However, Daniel receives an urgent work call and has to hand over the responsibility to Solène. Reluctantly, she cancels her camping plans and agrees to take the teenagers to the festival. Upon their arrival, Solène feels the need to use the restroom. She enters what she thinks is a public restroom, but soon realizes it's Hayes Campbell's trailer. Despite this, Solène and Hayes share a flirtatious moment. However, Solène is 40 years older than Hayes, and he senses their attraction is not mutual. She departs shortly after their encounter. Later, while performing on stage, Hayes announces his plan to alter the set list of the show. The crew agrees, and he dedicates a song to Solène. After the festival, Hayes pays a visit to Solène's art gallery. The gallery owner shows a keen interest in her artwork and ends up buying all of her pieces when he inquires about more.
Friend. She's an artist I like very much. She has a warehouse.
She takes him to a friend's warehouse studio to talk about art and life in general, getting to know each other better.
I'm not sure.
After their visit, Solène suggests they go to her place to have sandwiches for lunch. After lunch, Solène confides in Hayes about her fears stemming from her ex-husband's affair. Hayes encourages her, telling her not all men are like Daniel, who she had a brief encounter with, and that not all men are like him. At some point, Solène interrupts their conversation, reminding him that she's past his age. Hayes, feeling a bit reluctant, decides to leave but intentionally forgets his watch. Later, Hayes finds Solène's phone number on the invoice from the art gallery and sends her a text inviting her to join him in New York City. At summer camp with Izzy Way, Solène views this as a chance to escape and heads to New York, where she meets Hayes at his hotel. They end up making love, and Hayes convinces her to join him on his European tour during the August moon. Throughout this time, Solène keeps her involvement with a secret from Izzy and everyone else, wanting to keep their vacation and their band's activities private. However, as the tour progresses, Solène starts feeling uneasy about her age compared to Hayes and the other female musicians traveling with them. Eventually, she decides to leave when the band members reveal that Hayes has written a song for her as a way to attract women, and they also mention that Hayes has had past relationships with older women, leaving Solène feeling betrayed. She confronts Hayes about the band's comments, but he fails to change her mind. Determined to leave, Hayes makes plans for her to return to Los Angeles. Upon her return, Solène's ex-boyfriend, Daniel, who has heard rumors about her relationship with Hayes, visits her. She simply tells him that he is one of his clients, leaving him with little choice but to accept her explanation. Subsequently, after her relationship photos appear online, drawing significant negative attention, Izzy becomes upset when she learns her sister, Solène, was not pleased with her decision to bring her to camp. Izzy is enraged by the deception. She offers a sincere apology, vowing never to repeat such actions. Izzy eventually forgives her mother, and then inquires about Hayes' feelings for her. Upon admitting her love for him, Izzy motivates her mother to pursue him, assuring her that she will manage. Solène visits Hayes' recording studio, where they rekindle their connection and begin dating in public. However, at school, Izzy faces challenges from her peers, who spread rumors and make derogatory remarks about her mother's relationship with Hayes. Upon Hayes' return from New York, Solène confides in him about Izzy's struggles. Problems at school, she mentions her desire to prioritize her daughter and ultimately decides to terminate the relationship whenever Hayes comes to visit at night. He proposes that they think about getting back together once Izzy finishes her education, but Solène expresses her wish to keep the option open for anyone else to find happiness before they consider reuniting 5 years later. Later, Solène watches Hayes perform on The Graham Norton Show. After the show, Graham inquires about when Hayes plans to take a break from touring, to which Hayes reveals his intention to visit Los Angeles and mentions someone he's interested in seeing there. Following this, he goes to an art gallery and reunite with Solène,